the team. But the problem is around here, no matter what Jared Goff does, how good he was at the start of the year, he never gave any credit. But then when he does bad for a couple games, yes, you got to protect the football. It's all his fault. But I'm hearing if we had Stafford on this team, we would be better. If you had Matthew Stafford on this team, you would be an under 500 football team. I'll listen to you, Doug.
I don't know if that's true, and I haven't heard. You're the first person that's brought up the name Stafford, and they'd be better off with Stafford. So I seriously don't know. I mean, obviously you're hearing it in your circle. I have not heard that. But look, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this Jared Goff-led team. They're on the brink of winning a division for the first time in 30 years. 30 years. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty stoked where he got this team. You know who's got a better chance to make noise in the playoffs? A team that's hosting a playoff game. That has a legitimate chance to host 2 playoff games. Those teams have chances to make noise in the postseason. Stafford didn't win a division. And I like Stafford. And Stafford proved if the right team's around him, he can do more than win a division. He can win a Super Bowl. He proved it. But this is, I'm getting Stafford call flashbacks here, Kang.
Well, we don't want to go there.
No.
The real question is, can Stafford win 2 Super Bowls, Doug? No, I'm kidding. That wasn't the But I think Jared Goff, I think people completely forgot, like, he is the guy who's led this team to 9-4.
Yep.
You know, like, he's not playing the best right now, but it's not like he's earned the right to finish this thing out. I don't think his play has been so bad where, like, this guy's got to be benched. We've got to see who's out there. No, he's earned the right to finish this out, and we'll see where it goes. I think we can start having those future quarterback discussions maybe at the end of the year.
Maybe at the end of the year, yeah.
You know, but even then.
They don't have to.
No, they still got him under contract for another year. They still have a 2-game lead for the division. They're literally 1 game back of the best teams in the NFC, who are 3 of them are 10-3.
I mean, right.
That's to try to put things in perspective a little bit.
248-539-9797. We go to Bob next on 97 on a ticket. What's up, Bob?
Oh, hey, guys. Been listening. I don't know how you do it. I'd be hanging up on people left and right. I mean, you know, yeah, we might as well bring Joey Harrington back because I'm just waiting for Jared Goff to run out of the back of the end zone, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, come on. He is the guy. And I couldn't agree with you more, Doug. Frank Ragnow is a huge loss. He's the captain of that O-line, and I don't want to say they're tired, but they're thin. They're thin, and you said it earlier. If we get Houston back, C.J. Gardner, Johnson, I mean, absolutely, that is it. Those are starters, and they make a difference. So, you know, we're going through a tough stretch. The other thing I want to say is that I looked at this year similar to when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. They had a 3-year upgrade, you know, going from 2-15, then they were 5-7, and the year they went to the Super Bowl, they were 10-7. But they were the hottest team in the league, and that was us last year. Goff won us that game in Green Bay last year. That Sunday night, that was Jared Goff. That was his leadership. And the bottom line is our team respects him, and we have a great locker room. All the things that you guys have been saying, that, hey, we're having a tough stretch, man. You got to be healthy to go the distance.
The formula's there. So, if they come into next season and don't feel like they have a better chance at winning a Super Bowl, I'll be disappointed. This team felt like a team that had a chance to win the division and maybe make a little noise in the playoffs. Those things are still all in play. One thing that's clear, their margin for error isn't great, okay? So they've got some critical players hurt. Their best interior offensive lineman, their best interior defensive lineman, an edge rusher that made all the difference in the second half of last year, and a playmaker they signed in the secondary. These are critical losses. And they weren't quite ready for prime time in terms to overcome those things. And I hope that they will be more so next year. I mean, next year, is Kirby Joseph going to be making more plays? Is Brian Branch going to be better? Is Kobe Sorsdahl a little bit better, prepared for life in the trenches in the NFL? In the meantime, I hope they can get healthy so we can see them at their best. But even if they don't, I'm not giving up. Not giving up at all. More of your open line calls, 248-539-9797, 97.1 the ticket.
My listeners are loving the Play Gun Lake Casino and Sportsbook app. It's the only casino and sportsbook app that I personally recommend. Play all your favorite casino games for real money and bet on all your favorite sports. Early lines on this Saturday